Sorry about that. Oh yes, so refreshing in the mouth. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, this whole time the fucking speakers have been on, mate. Oh my goodness. Bloody. Well, it's okay. Because all of that is important. That what happened is that I got some vocals. I got what was in my head out. You know what I'm saying? And now I can just like, okay, cool. I can always come back and listen to it and be like, okay, I'm understanding more. And now I can make this make more sense by plugging in my knowledge, you know. This is like my intuition. This is like, yeah, this is my intuition. This is what I was hearing in the beat. And then, so I just try my best to just like get what I hear in my head out of my mouth. And that should be happening, dude. It fucking happens, eh? It's nuts. So I know that I can still build on this now. At least I have that like... I'm gonna spit this out. Yeah. So what I think is happening right now is that my tonsils have collected dirt and it wants to get rid of it. It's like a cat, like a, you know, like how cats have like hairballs. Yeah. It did get triggered after I sipped this tea, so maybe I should keep sipping the tea. So it can come up. Bloody. I need to take my pants off. It's 22:17. Okay, well, doesn't seem like it's gonna come up when I'm paying so much attention to it. So I'm just gonna keep breathing. And yeah, I'm gonna end this over here. Or should I? Should I talk about something? What do I want to talk about? I don't know. Let me put these headphones on. This person's my neighbor's tap. We used to stay at this apartment, so we know about this problem. It's just like so crazy to be on the other side of it now. Yeah, and like, yeah, pretty much every time he opens the taps, it just sounds like until it closes. It's like, wow, dude, fucking hell. Yeah, so that's just been happening for a while now. Like tonight, it's like, yeah, man. And he's doing his thing, dude. He's living his life, washing dishes, washing his hands. Do you know what I mean? It's just like so interesting, man. Life. All these different perspectives, dude. It's so nuts. My lips are very... Oh, there's Vaseline. Yes. I don't know where my lip gloss is. It has to be in a bag or in a jacket somewhere. Probably, maybe even in like pants. I wonder. I really miss it, man. The Vaseline is holding it down, though. It's very nice. Vaseline is just number one, bro. Always, forever. You know what I mean? Okay. I am so full. My tummy is so full right now. So full. Oh. At least I didn't eat too much today. Yo. These last couple of weeks, man, I've just been fucking going in. Like really just going the fuck in, dude. I was just been like a vacuum, dude. I'm eating everything I can see. Also, my mother has been making jams, dude, and they are so motherfucking delicious. I just, when it comes to food, especially in this transitional period that I'm in right now, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this shit is so good. Like, I've been eating so much jam, dude. It's so good. It's so nice as well, because I don't really have like a tight relationship with my parents right now or ever, but like it's being worked on. It's always been like building for life forever, as long as we've existed. And now we're like even more, especially me, like I'm so much more aware of like the energy I want to have around me. And like my parents just don't provide that energy for me, you know what I'm saying? They provide very little of it, and it comes at a cost. And it's like, yeah, there's always an exchange in life. There's always like the cycle of shit, and I'm down for the cause, dude. I'm fucking here and shit. Like, I want to live life and shit, I want to like do that shit. But I have to like be super honest and just like express myself when I feel the need to do that. You know what I'm saying? And like, my family just like, dude, I don't know. They're just like, it's different between my sister and I. And she's also like an individual person. So like her relationship with them is also different to what my relationship is with them, and my brother's relationship with them, and their relationship with each other, and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like the dynamics, they're everywhere. Everything is connected, but also it's also separated. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the point is to recognize the connectedness, and let that be the foundation, But it is like, it's tricky to communicate, dude, especially when you don't know how to. Also, when you like don't recognize that you've got like certain, what's the word? Aspects to your personality that like will also put onto you, you know what I'm saying? So you just don't know better, dude. Like, unless you find another perspective and you're open to like receiving it, then you can learn, oh, okay, there's more than one side to the shit. What do I think about this? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like just in general, I mean, everybody knows this, man. The generations, we all have different like ideas of life, dude. Like, or experiences of life, let me say that, because like, I feel like my parents, it's taken them a long time to recognize that they actually are free, and they just have to like, they can make their dream lives, you know what I'm saying? I was actually thinking about this yesterday or today, this whole time though, pretty much. No, definitely today. I'm saying definitely, probably today. Because I watched this compilation. Do I say that right? I really don't know, but that makes sense to me. Compilation. Of like Kehlani and her child, dude. Did you hear that? That was my stomach. I feel like a baby born right now. Like literally the way that the baby born is shaped. That's what I feel like right now. Especially since my stomach did that. Like I'm full, so like my stomach is like protruding. Feel like a baby. Yeah, so what am I saying, dude? What was I saying? The tabs sheet. Bloody, what was I actually saying, dude? I just started recording now just because I was like, maybe I should get some video footage. And perhaps that's even why I lost my train of thought. But now we're here, so let's just do what we do, dude. Oh, it's very dark. Maybe if I just... okay. What the fuck was I saying? Okay. Usually if I take deep breaths, when I forget something, then it'll just like come up, dude. I was talking about parents and my parents, just how generationally our experiences of life are different, and then how that just integrates with like my personal path right now. I'm just like, dude, I have to be living my life, and like, if I'm being honest with myself, I really don't want to be around you guys. Like I'll come around and I will be there, and that's when I'm there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when am I coming? When I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really can't tell, dude. Even if I know that like in 2 weeks, we plan to go home. If that weekend comes, dude, and I'm just like, dude, personally, where I'm at it right now in my life, I can do this. I just have to be honest with myself, dude. It's just very interesting right now, man. Yeah, so, and even like with my mother making her jams and shit, like, oh my gosh, dude. This is like a dream come true. Like, when I think about it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this thing is really, it's happening right now, dude. Like, it's fucking happening. And yeah, the only way that I can really like, I don't know, communicate and express, because even like in the last 2 to 3 weeks, dude, like people have just been cutting me off, not letting me finish my sentences. Like, even if they do recognize it, because like in a lot of cases, like people don't even notice when they do it, and they'll just go on and on. And I'm like also curious to hear why they felt the need to say something right there in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So I just let it slide, and I just observe, But I have been feeling like, dude, I haven't been feeling like I can really express myself, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like anybody is within who I have been interacting with, at least, let me say that. Because I do have myself as well. I can just express to myself. But it is different. Like, I don't know, the bouncing of the energies, you just can't, it's just different. It's different, innit? Yeah, 2020. So, yeah, man, I've just been feeling blocked by my throat. Yeah. And I know that it has to do with me, like, embodying this, like, how do I explain? New I was like extended version, like extended EP. No, dude, what? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know why I feel like I'm blocking myself from just saying these words, because they're the words that are at the top right now. I'm just going to use them, but like, just like a higher level of consciousness. I can really recognize that. And I'm like, the fact that I can even recognize this, and I've been consciously and intentionally trying to reach this place. And if this is the furthest I've ever gone, then right now I have to be able to use this power, and I feel like I'm just like a baby right now. Like, I'm just like, I'm standing up and like falling down and standing up and falling down. And I'm like having a good time though, dude. I'm like giggling and shit. And like the people around me who I choose to like have around me, because I can see that they see me and I feel safe with them. Like, I can just be myself with them. And then that in itself is like therapeutic, dude. Just being able to express honestly all the time, dude. Oh, I feel so good. Like, it's so nuts that like our status quo of a reality is like just this like mundane, like fucking miserable, shitty ass feeling constantly. And then there's like a few pockets of like, oh wow, life, and a lot of the time like it has to do with like other people. It doesn't really have to do with yourself or myself, in my own experience of experiencing that thought that I just mentioned right now. It's like, dude, like I can really recognize that right now. Like, so much, almost all of my peace comes from myself. Like right now in my life, up until now, I've been like given so much energy, and a lot of it has been pashash, absolutely so delicious and loving and beautiful, and it's just like unconditional love, you know what I'm saying? And there was also just like a lot of bullshit, so much bullshit. Oh, dude, and like nothing, so many things were not explained to me, dude. It was just like, man. So having to like explain to myself, like, okay, so this is what happened in your life, okay? And like these things had a pretty hectic effect on your, on your physical body as well. Also, like, dude, it's so nuts. Like right now, I just haven't been able to speak to people. And like, I know that Rahul, my chin literally like pushed the H out. Like, that was so interesting. I felt it, dude. Let me drink some water. Oh yeah, ASMR. Ooh. This is like a dream come true. I'm actually doing this. This is fucking nuts, dude. Oh, getting over so many fears. It's a lot of work. I'm fucking exhausted and my body's fucking... Dude, my back, my spine. Bloody. It's like so sore. I don't even know. Yeah, it's just, there's so much air. I feel like I've had so much gas like my whole life, dude. And I just wasn't burped correctly. You know, I wasn't cared for correctly. Did you hear me? Cared for? Yeah, so, and that's not, it's not, I'm not like, it's just the facts. These are just the facts of my life, you know, regardless of who was interacting with it. It's not like those people or those experiences were not important. They were definitely important. But just looking at it from like this point of view, it's like, dude, yes, like everybody's just like living their lives. Like, and the reason why I mentioned Rahul is because we've been sending, dude, like our relationship in this life is so like, it's so fucking crazy. Like when we started hanging out, I literally told him that like, I'm like, dude, I feel like this is not the first time that we're doing this shit. And even when I said it, I was like, wait, what do you mean by that? I'm like, yeah, like I just feel like that, exactly that. Like I just feel like this is not the first time that we are connecting, even though we haven't like known each other in this lifetime yet, up until this point. But like in other lifetimes, that's genuinely what it feels like. Like that is what it feels like. Ain't that fucking crazy, dude? Yeah, so I've just been saying that like since I've known him, and like it's just been intensifying over time, because the way that we communicate, it's just so like, dude, it's so fluid. It's just like, oh my gosh, like, oh, I fucking miss you, dude. Oh my gosh, like I always send energy to you like every day. All the time, dude. You know what I'm saying? Especially because so many of the things that like ground me in this space and time, they interconnect with like things that we've been through and the things that he's shared with me, and like the things that I be sharing, and just all these like conversations, dude. That's what I was saying also about shared energy. Like there's a lot that you can do within yourself, but like when you are able to like share that like solidness that you've built up within yourself with somebody else who's built up some solidness, you know, just as long as there's some solidness in the picture within yourself and with somebody else, because you are constantly interacting with people. Like since we were small, we just like, you know, you just always around people, dude. At least I am, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, in my experience, I have been. Although I do spend a lot of time alone. Yeah, even like right now, like my sister's on a walk, dude. She's like taking a walk right now, and I'm alone in the apartment in my room. That is so crazy. Guys. Wow, life is so crazy, dude. Okay, yes, so yeah, the reason why I mentioned that is because today, I went on so many tangents, but I was like referring to just like understanding that like life is so much more than just this physical experience and like my physical body. I'm so bloated right now, and I'm in a lot of pain with my back because I know that my back is like straightening, dude. Literally, it's correcting as I breathe, as I move it, as I get to know it more. The more I meditate on my body and like scanning my, dude, like everything, this shit is real, dude. Everything that you're experiencing is real life. Everything you see, you know, like it's all real, dude. That's why it's so overwhelming, because it's like, yo, what do I do with all this information constantly, dude? Especially when you're dealing with trauma all the time, you know, it's like you spend a lot of energy on trauma, you know, alone. And a lot of us have just been doing that like just our entire lives, dude. But we be balancing and shit though, you know what I'm saying? Especially at this point in time, like we're like, dude, there's just like so much more to this shit, and I am not suffering. I have my life, and what happens in it happens, you know. Yeah, I'll be making sense of what I make sense of. And yeah, like it's just my life, dude. And everybody just has a life that they live. And I'm understanding more and more about, like, what is it? I think it's Isha Kriya. Isha Kriya. When I see it in my head, I feel like those are the words. I don't think I can check right now. I'm scared to, like, not that I'm scared, but I'm not sure if going out of the program would stop the recording. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to chance it, but I feel like that's what it is. If it isn't, I will correct myself. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to do that. Come back, run it back, check it out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, in that meditation, you just like, you think about only 2 sentences, dude, and you just really, get like very familiar with the words. And I feel like the first time I did the meditation, I was like, oh, like I was within, dude. I did everything, and I like followed, and I trusted, and I just like let go and just did it, not trying to feel any specific thing, not trying to do any specific thing. I'm just like trusting the instructions. And oh, dude, it was nuts. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. It was beautiful. Like I saw things. Yeah, man, I saw that. I saw my phone just. It's finished with the space. It's like, it's done. It's done. Yeah, so what the fuck was I saying? I am not this body. I am not even this mind. Yes, that's where I was trying to be. Yeah, so those 2 sentences, dude. I am not this body. I am not even this mind. And like, I couldn't really detach in that way, because I just felt, something didn't feel right about saying those words. And like Rahul brought this up to me a long time ago, dude. And like eventually one day he was like, oh, would you like to like do it together? And I was like, for sure, dude. Fucking yes. And we sat down in the lounge and we put that shit on and we went inside. It was so, dude, that is like, yeah. So nuts how like alive that makes me feel. Like it's so crazy, like all of do you hear how I can't even articulate how crazy it is? Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, man, it's really wonderful. Basically what I'm trying to say is I see it now. I understand those words and I feel like I can embody those words now on another level, and I'm just like, yeah, man. Oh, I'm excited to like talk to him about it and like listen to his voice note, because the last message that he sent me was a 40-minute voice note, dude. 40 minutes and 23 seconds. That's like, that makes so much sense to me. Like that's the way that we communicate, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's very interesting as well to be using technology like that, because phone calls make me very anxious, dude. They make me feel like I'm getting outside of myself, and in a bad way, dude. It's like this, maybe it's something about the frequencies, because I can't read the energy on the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I can't do anything about like how this person is That's interesting, actually. I can't. It's because I don't have control over like how they receive me. They are only hearing my voice. They don't see my facial expressions and feel my energy in person. I think that's why. But I have been getting like better at flowing through that feeling and letting it just be what it is, man, and not like attaching to it. So that's my thing. Like in this time right now, like I've been needing to detach from a lot of things and like, yeah, dude, it's just being able to do that. Being able to do that meditation again is showing me like where, like just how intensely I've shifted. Like I did such an intense dimension shift, dude. And it's so nuts as well. Like visually right now, I'm just like, yo, dude. For like I want to say maybe for like the last week or so, I've just been like, dude, the way I'm seeing the world, everything feels so familiar, dude. Even if it's something that is, because like almost everything that I interact with in my day can be new. You know what I'm saying? But considering the fact that I stay within my house and like on this property mostly, I do see like the same things pretty much all the time. But when I do interact with new things, it doesn't feel like, not that it doesn't feel brand new. Of course, it's the first time I'm interacting with it, but like I'm just seeing so many more layers to everything that things don't feel like super unfamiliar and just like scary, you know? So I feel like I'm having deja vu like literally constantly. Do you understand? Like a constant state of deja vu. I don't even know how to describe that, dude. And I also know that like all the reading material and research that I still want to do and like have laid out for myself to get into is going to definitely help me articulate myself better, because it will be providing me with the information about what I'm feeling. Then I can be like, oh, so this is the name of this game. You know, in like simple words, like this is an apple and this is an orange, like when you look at this thing visually. So I'm just like feeling my experiences and feeling my feelings and being like, oh, I'm able to, in a sense, attach, like associate. I think that's a better word that's closer to what I mean. So like associate certain feelings with certain memories and certain growths with certain feelings and certain people and certain places, and just to make sense of my experience of life. You know what I'm saying? I think the thing that would give me the most anxiety is like trying to do that for myself, but then like for everything around me as well, for everybody. Social media has a big part to play in that. Like I definitely grew up on the internet, dude. I grew up using a phone. You know what I'm saying? Like texting my mates when I was like in grade 1. Do you understand? Oh shit. I stepped on the leg and the whole mic and the pop filter like hit my nose. It was very soft. It wasn't like aggressive at all. It just like it was funny. Oh my gosh. Yes, okay. So yeah, man. It was a great one though. Maybe it was like grade 3. But I remember, oh my gosh, I actually thought about Sean. Oh my gosh, I actually said Sean. And as it was coming out, I was like, oh, this sounds wrong. Her name is Sean. And she moved, I think she like left the country, like up and left the country in primary school when we were still very young. But I don't remember when I was using this like blue flip phone, dude. Like the cover was like a clear blue, and then yeah, it had like a screen and like a keyboard and you could type. It was like a flip phone. Dude, I wish I could see this phone. It was so fucking cool, dude, like honestly. So yeah, technology is just like nuts. And the fact that I have a 40-minute voice note to go and listen to, and it's like somebody who I really love and really like see in this life is like expressing themselves without any interruptions. You know, that's what I love about voice notes, dude. There's just so much freedom, dude. It's like we're literally sending podcasts to one another. You know what I mean? And it's like very personal. It's like I'm talking directly to you about my experience of life and like how you integrate with that. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, dude, podcasts are fucking cool. Yeah. So it's also very interesting that I'm doing this right now. You know, like, thank you, universe. You know, I really appreciate you like meeting my energy with my intuition. And like, so I'm just grateful that I can recognize when my intuition is calling me to do something, and then I just trust it and I go with it, even if I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, I definitely don't know what the fuck to do there though. Like zero. But I've always had that in my life. I can definitely say that. It withered over the years because I allowed it to unconsciously, you know, because like I was just dealing with a lot in the way that I grew up, you know. But now it's like, okay, I have control. I also don't have control. So it's just like, let me just live life, dude. And just like fucking, you know, if you're going to tell me that like I need to do shadow work so that I can detach from shit, oh wait, bro. Let me fucking do that shit. Even if it's hard, even if I'm just like only answering like one question about my shadow, my darkness, my troubles, my trauma, like just one question is enough, dude. Even if you don't answer it like properly, like, and there's no proper way, but you know what I mean? Just like go fully in and just like sit. Because I've also been noticing lately that I just haven't been feeling like sitting and writing like full on. You know, I always want to do like shorthand shit because I want to like get to the next thing. But you know, I haven't even been putting that much time into my yoga practice and like, but the meditations, yeah, I've been meditating a lot, definitely. Especially by myself. It's so interesting when I talk, like, I keep forgetting to breathe deeply. It's interesting. But I am exhaling for a long time because I'm talking, you know, isn't that interesting? I feel like that also happens when I sing. And so I also go into a different trance, dude, when I sing, because I'm singing with so much passion. Like the more I sing and the more I let myself go, like that shit's crazy, dude. Fucking hell. Like anybody who just like expresses themselves can understand this. You don't have to be on a stage, although everything has its own experience, you know. And I'd love to try everything, dude. In fact, if being on a stage and just being allowed to like people literally make space and time for you to express yourself, and they're like, we're gonna watch and listen, and if we enjoy it, we're going to like engage with you. Like that's an unspoken thing, you know. It just is. That's just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And that's so fucking beautiful, dude. Like I can understand how, yeah, like all these beautiful things about life have been exploited, dude, in ways that are just so fucked up. Like, you know, the way that everything revolves around money, it doesn't. In my reality, like almost nothing revolves around money. I understand that it exists and it has a purpose, it serves a purpose. But yeah, man, I also have just detached so much from money. One, because I've had so much trauma surrounding it. So I have to let go of that before I can make space for like a positive relationship, I feel, at least for myself. Although I have been working on both sides of it constantly, you know. And I'm also, it's just about trying to figure it out, dude. There's no like, I can't be like, okay, Whitney, this is what you have to do. Like, it just, you know, you go with the flow, bro. Shit, I don't even know what to say. Like, yeah, it definitely helps to like reach out and try to do research about like what questions you could ask yourself. But that's even why I was thinking about like that meditation. Like I am not this body, I'm not even this mind. It's like, even if I'm like feeling super shitty right now, I have to be able to like completely detach from my body and just like exit my body and not feel this physical existence and just like, dude, rise, rise above. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like that's what I feel like I'm growing into right now. It's very interesting. I know that I want to do yoga, but I do think I should actually do this tomorrow morning because my body, dude, it is so sore. And like I didn't eat a lot today, but I ate like a pretty nice, good bowl of oats. And then I also ate like, we ate ramen noodles now. Ramen noodles, ramen. Yeah, we made noodles, dude, with like 2 slices of toast. And then we ate this dessert, dude. Oh my gosh, like, sometimes in life, you just want a specific taste in your mouth. And like, Woolworths really be fucking shit up, dude. Like, oh my gosh, their desserts, bloody, so good. Yeah, dude. And we were like, no, man, we're going to go and get, did you hear me sniff right now? Yeah, I've been like, so since I took my pants off, I've just been like playing with my pubes, dude. They're so long and they're very soft because I've just been taking so much care of my body, dude. Like, I just like put coconut oil everywhere and it's so lovely. Such a good time. So good, so good. And so it's just like so soft. So I've just been like detangling my hair, and then I smelled my fingers and it smelled so nice. Like, I just love how my body smells. Like, at any point in time, I'm just like, wow, this body, wow. It's like, I'm so fascinated by everything now. Yeah, it's been a long journey. I've hated so many parts of myself. It's like, it's actually so crazy. Like, fucking hell, dude. Yes, there's so many things to get into, but like, yeah. So we ate those things and we didn't finish the dessert, but I ate like most of my side of it and I'm so full. Also, the tea, it's not even done. And now it is done. I'm so full. I'm definitely, I'm feeling like going to sleep now. Yeah. I'm not sure what to say right now. Yeah, man. Shout out to the universe, dude. Just to all the universal energies that exist. To everything that exists. To existence. Just shout out to existence. Yeah. I love you. And yeah. I'm so excited to go to sleep and dream, dude. Fuck yes. Oh, so excited. Oh, yeah.